Hello, my tubies, my Teletubbies. As you see the time, 9:23. Sheila True Love is playing hooky from work today. Actually, I took a personal day. I have deliveries coming, so anyway, I am making this video because I feel that all empaths need to hear this. And before you listen to this, well, actually, I'll share my thoughts with you after you hear this. Now, the name of this is called Richardson verse. Hold on a minute. This is divorce court, and this is called. Come on. Richardson verse Daniels. I'm starting you off towards the ending part, but you can go and check it out yourself if you choose to. But listen, please, because just listen. Oh God, I have so many of my tubies. Who it's loading. Why in the heck is my TV taking this long to load? This is craziness. Okay.
I want you to tell her, look at her and tell her what it is you want, what you don't want, what you're in for, and what you're not up for.
To be honest with you, at this moment in time, Danielle, I am truly done. I cannot keep going on back and forth and things like that. I don't have time. I'm trying to live my best life just like you. So with that being said, we can still always be friends. I will always be here for you. I'm only one call away, but relationship-wise, I'm done. I'm sorry.
Now,
I hate to say it that way, but it is what it is.
Ms. Richardson, here's why I asked you to hear that. Mrs. Richardson.
See, he want me to act the fool. That's
No. Oh, no. No. Ms. Richardson, look at me. Before, when he said a couple things, remember I asked you, did you hear him?
Mm-hmm.
He said that he don't want you 19 different ways. He said it when he didn't show for the heart attack. He said he did when he didn't show for the gunshot. He said it twice in here when he was talking about live your best life and all that kind of stuff. He keeps saying it, and I don't think you hear it. My mother always told me never make a man tell you he doesn't want you more than once. He done told you 19 times. And I know you're hurt, Miss Richardson. I know you're hurt, but I need you to hear that. Because he's telling you I don't want you, and you know what? It don't matter. You're beautiful, you're talented, you have abilities, you're in your 20s. I got a book for young women in their 20s. I'm going to show you something. See, it's a whole big, thick book. The part about men is that big in the back. This part is about the beauty, the depth, the breadth, the passion, the love, the excitement, the greatness that it is to be a young woman. It's to the daughter I never had. He's optional, not definitional. He should be something that you can choose, but he does not define you. No man ever does. And I want you to believe that, and I want you to feel that, and I want you to know that and understand that, because that's what he's telling you. And often women have a very, very hard time hearing it. They can say, I don't want you, I don't want you, I don't want you, I don't want you, and all we hear is the and miss the rest of it. It don't mean nothing about you. You're fabulous. You're absolutely fabulous. And I want you to remember that. I want you to know that. I want you to read that book and remind yourself how fabulous you are.
Okay, it's loading. And I agree with her. But he's going to go out there and he's going to live his best life and he's going to get over her quicker than she would get over him. You know why? Because he's not going to be sitting at home sulking and being alone. He's going to get up in the morning. He's going to do his exercise. Well, God knows he needs some exercise, but whatever. He's going to get up in the morning. He's going to go to meetups. He's going to go to Tinder, get on Tinder, go out on dates. He's going to meet different people. Because that's a question that I used to have. How is it that some people could just get over you so quickly? Because they're not staying at home by themselves. They're going out there. They're meeting people. They're taking themselves out to movies or painting or taking up sewing classes. They are moving on. They're not sitting up there sulking and crying and so depressed where they can't bathe or get out of bed or even feed themselves, or it's everything, it seems to be such a chore. No. They get over you quickly because they're out and about. And that's what I wanted to share with my tubies. And like Judge Lynn, I love her. I love her. She said, he's told you in 19 different ways, I don't want you, or I don't value you. You want to be friends, that's fine. But as a relationship, that's a no-go. And personally, he should have told her that 10 years ago. Instead of taking 10 years out of this lady's life, you know? They've been friends since they were younger or whatever. But I think a woman would appreciate it more.
Now, you have absolutely no legal recourse for that $170. However, since
Hold on. I don't know why my TV is taking time to load like this. Or maybe it's just this episode. Like I was saying, you have to be out and about, baby. One monkey, my mother always told me this, one monkey don't stop no show. Just because this one monkey don't show up, the show must go on. And I wanted to share this with my empaths because I'm hoping that this proves to be helpful to you. I know it's hurtful. I know how painful it is. So take a little time. I say give yourself 7 days.
He made that snarky comment about
Hold on.
Cash App you the 170. I'm gonna make it an order. $170.
Aha. She said it's in favor of the lady. You see the name of you could get the full episode. It's Richardson versus Daniels. You got to see what this woman has been through. She's been through a lot. You know? She's been through a lot. I can understand his side somewhat because she has some things that she's dealing with, and it may be too much for him to handle. It may be too much for him to handle. So why should he sign on and stay in a situation? It's not going to work. You're supposed to, of course, you're supposed to be with your I don't, what is this, divorce court? So that means they're married. Oh no, he should say. Yeah, because they're married. And when you're married, you stick around for stuff like this. You in this for the good times and the bad times. What is that they say, for better or worse? But let me tell you something, Tubies. When I got married, my second time, I didn't say for better or worse. I made sure I did not put that in my vows. Because I'm not sticking around for when things get worse. Because I was smart. I know that if I make a vow, I have to stick with it. That's why I did not put that in my vows. My husband and I had wrote out the vows. He read the vows before we went and got married. In his vows, I put for better or worse, through sickness and in health, and he read it. And then when we got married at the Justice of the Peace, and we're gonna have the big wedding if after we have our 7-year anniversary. We were together 11 years, but we were married for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, something crazy like that. But I made sure I didn't put for better or worse. So if I left when things got worse, I was good. But actually, I know what the Bible says. The only grounds for divorce is adultery or abandonment. If someone is abusing you, you can get separated. But if they commit adultery, honey, that's your freedom papers. It's time for you to walk, bounce, please. Even the Bible says, the Bible is telling you, it's time for you to go. Somebody sitting up here, betray you and stabbing you in your back like that, that's the worst betrayal anyone can do to another person. Oh, hell no. You sit up here making soul ties with somebody else. You know how sex is. You're entwined with each other. You both become one. You becoming one with somebody else. You crazy? But like I said, um, I wanted to share this with my tubies. Like I said, as I learn things, I want to share them with you. And I felt, or still, I feel that it's necessary for all empaths to see this video, because the phone calls that I be getting, the emails that I be getting, I know I have a lot of my tubies who have called me, and I'm getting on. I'm returning calls, and I am answering every email. I return them and I answer, but the things that I'm hearing, it's like, do you think he still loves me? Do you think he'll come back? Do you think that he really cares about me, but he's just trying to hide it? And I just listen. I listen, and I answer them very sensitively, because that's a sensitive thing. But majority of the time, I listen. And then when they send me emails, my emails are very positive. And I like to do the emails. I prefer that you email me opposed to calling, because at least with the emails, you could keep them and read them over and over again as you need it. But the things that I'm hearing, my tubies, my teletubbies, oh hell no. And the reason why these dudes, because you can see this dude, he's a Mickey Mouse looking something, man. Whatever. Let me show you what this kid look like. Please, he don't look like much of nothing. Nothing. Shoot. Should be grateful she even give him the time of day. But the reason why these dudes keep treating women like this is because women keep rewarding them for it.
To be friends, I will always
look
be
at
here
him.
for you.
Look. Look at what he look like. Hold on. There he go. I got to keep him right there. Tub of Lord wearing a bow tie. He looks stupid as hell. You got to see him when you put your TV on. So, would you change your behavior, your bad behavior, if you were rewarded for it? Would you change? If there were no consequences for your bad behavior, why should you change? And if she kicks him to the curb, he'll have 100 thirsty, desperate females out there waiting for him. I'm not saying that these are good, healthy females. They're all probably bipolar, schizophrenic, antipsychotic medication, need to be in institutions, but still, because you have so many women who are so desperate for attention. They don't even care whether it's positive attention, negative attention, it's attention. Why does attention have to come from a man? Why is that so important? Leave your comments to help me out with that one. Father issues, go to therapy. Join a support group. You don't have to sit up here and constantly put up with this abuse. I mean, come on already. Enough is enough. But anyway, I also wanted to, there was something else that I wanted to talk about. I lost my train of thought. Well, I am getting up there in age, right? So anyway, but hold on. What I was meaning to say is, don't forget, the best way to get over someone is to get up under somebody else. And I'm not talking about, it doesn't have to be sexual. Because I'm not saying go out there and be promiscuous and become the town's whore. No, hell no. Keep your dignity. But you have got to go out there and date other people. Let me tell you the best dating app that I found. It's Tinder. Now, Grinder, well, that's pretty much a lot of bisexuals. If you're gay or bisexual, Grinder will work for you. But Tinder, I like Tinder because they find you so many people in your very location. Your very location. I've already had 10, 10 possibilities of dates. I've gone out on 3. And some of the females say, well, I'm scared to do that. I understand what you're saying, but please don't be foolish. Make sure you don't bring them to your house. Don't let them know where you live. And you meet them at a mall. I know everybody pretty much have a mall and they have a food court. Or somewhere in the mall they have restaurants. I always go to Cross Gates or I go to Colony Center. And that's where I take all my dates. I love Colony Center because it has like a whole living room area. It's like in your house. You're taking them to your house and you're in the living room. And you're sitting there getting to know each other. You know, you make sure you have table topics. You could go type in table topics on Google, so you'll always have something to talk about. You could even bring some games. Like I like Trouble, the game Trouble. Or you could always play Scrabble right there on your tablet, because in the malls that I go to, they have Wi-Fi. So we played Scrabble on the whatever, and then in the mall you get to look around and you're looking at other people. You get to walk and browse. Go out on dates, honey. Stop sitting at home by yourself, because that's not going to help you heal. They're healing because they're out and about, like I said previously. That's right. They're not sitting at home sulking and oh God, please. Anyway, my tubies, my Teletubbies, I felt the need to make this because all empaths need to wise up. You really do. And anytime a guy is sitting around here laying up with other women, and he's out here with other females, or vice versa, you want to ask me, do you think he loves me? Do you think, honey, he's out and about? Anytime a man loves you, sweetheart, he don't have his penis up in nobody else. Believe that. And then I had one of my tubies, I'm not mentioning names, but she asked me, no, she ran into her ex, a female that he's messing with. And this female told her that, honey, you need to keep it moving, girlfriend, because he's eating and licking all out of her ass. He's serving her, you know. Of course that was upsetting to my tubie. So she asked me, do you really think that he's doing this? I asked her, has he ever done that with you? She said, yeah, not at first in the beginning, but yes, eventually he does go all out like that. You know what I'm saying? The oral sex, even to the point of analingus. That's what they call it, analingus. Yeah. Do I think he's doing that with her? That's who he is. He could sit up here and have sex with his broad, oral sex, analingus. That's not nobody who loves you. That's not nobody who love you. But of course, I don't say it like that to her, because that's a sensitive, situation for her. And then I said, well, have you seen this female? She said, yes. So I said, send me the pictures of what she looked like. And I thought that the girl was going to be like ugly. No, the other girl was hot. I was like, but then I asked my Tubi, send me pictures of you. She sent me pictures of her, and she sent me pictures of the guy, the ex. He's cute. My girl, the one that sent me the pictures, she's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. Do you hear me when I tell you, Tubies? We're talking drop dead gorgeous. And she's smart. And she's, she has a very positive type personality. She's funny. We were laughing on the phone like, oh my God. I had her laughing. She had me laughing. It was great. So I said, she asked me, do you think he's going to call? Do you think he's going to come around again? Yes, he is, because
Really?
I saw her picture.
I'm done.
Look at this dirt bag.
I'm sorry.
Now,
I hate to say it that way, but it is what it is.
Ms. Richardson, here's why I asked you to hear that. Mrs. Richardson,
See, he want to be an active fool. That's
no.
No, but like I'm telling my Tubi, my Teletubby, you're gorgeous, girlfriend. I can't understand why you're not out there dating and mingling. And she has one of those people personalities. She could pull this off easy. Now, right now, she's going through depression, because you know how it is when you really cared about somebody. And she said the way he got her caught out there, is because what she missed. This is what she said. What I miss more than anything is the way he used to always call me, even if we had arguments, within 2 weeks or less than 2 weeks, he would always call me again. I miss the way he used to constantly text me. I miss the attention. So I had to break it down for her and let her know that's the love bombing part and that's the setup. They want to get you used to that. They want you to get so used to it. That's why they do it so much in the beginning, because they're getting you hooked. They're putting you on the hook, honey. And then when they're gone, you all of a sudden you're not getting this phone call. Oh my God, I'm not getting the emails. Oh my God, he's not even making comments on my social media. And he tell me, these narcissists know what they're doing. They're not amateurs. They're pros by now. They know that you're freaking out. They know you're flipping out. But never let them see you sweat. Instead of, look, he hasn't called, he hasn't texted, that's okay. That's why I told you, get on Tinder, get on this other thing I use, Lumen. You meet so many people, baby. You could even get Whisper. Let me tell you, like some of my favorite apps when it comes to meeting people. Let me go. Hold on. Whisper, Tinder, 26. Okay. Let me see. I'm organized, so I got my social, all of my social things on my phone. Man, anybody got to be time for this sitting at home, man, thinking about him. Is he out there thinking about you? You sitting up there thinking about that skeezer that he's sitting up there with moment right now. She's sitting up there dressed half naked. You know she got her cleavage all out. She got this showing. Come on. That's what he's focusing on. How he's going to sit up here and love bomb her so he could get her on the hook. More supply for him. Come on. Hold on. Let me get my social thing. Okay, so I got my social. Social I love Tagged. Tagged is cool for when you want to bring people into your house and you don't feel like going out. And you can bring them right into your house. Okay, we all know about Facebook. Lumen, Lumen. That's cool too. Tinder. I have Marco Polo because I have my women's group on Marco Polo. Well, I'm trying to start a new group on Marco Polo because I want both men and women in this new group that I'm going to build. So get the Marco Polo. What else I got? I got Meetup. Oh, baby, Meetup is the best because you never have to be alone ever again in life. If you don't want to, you can always have companionship, somebody to go to the movies with, eat dinner with, laugh, cry, whatever. Religious stuff. It's the best. I think all of these apps are from God because a lot of people may have been suffering, in the past, but you don't have to do that anymore. Your ex is not suffering. He's not suffering, honey. Trust and believe.
No, 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 no. Oh, no. No, no, no. Miss Richardson, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
I'm playing this part again.
Before, when he said a couple things, remember I asked you, did you hear him? Mm-hmm. He said that he don't want you 19 different ways. He said it when he didn't show for the heart attack. He said he did when he didn't show for the gunshot. He said it twice in here when he was talking about live your best life and all that kind of stuff. He keeps saying it, and I don't think you hear it.
Thank you.
My mother always told me never make a man tell you he doesn't want you more than once. He doesn't.
Her mother was a very wise woman, honey. Never make a man tell you he doesn't want you more than once. And the way a man treat you, that's the way he feels about you. Okay? He's cheap, he's stingy, he's always lusting after something else. He don't appreciate all of your accomplishments, all of your abilities, all of the uh you know services that you've done for him. Honey, the way he treats you is the way he feel about you. Please remember that. Anyway, this is Sheila True Love, my darlings. I still haven't ordered breakfast yet. Yeah, I think I'm going to order breakfast. And I like DoorDash. And I like, let me show you. Oh, guys, tell me some of your favorite, in the comment section, what are some of your favorite apps? Because my favorite apps, I already told you, Meetup and all the above, my social stuff. I like Big Vo too, for social. That's when you want to party inside your house and you don't feel like going out. But you can bring the people right in your house through These apps. Big Vo, I think it is. Yeah. Okay. So I like when it comes to my food delivery. I like DoorDash and Grubhub, and they bring everything right to your house. You don't have to cook. If you're feeling depressed, because I remember when I went through breakup, I was so depressed I couldn't cook. I wanted to eat because I'm starving like a dog. And so I did Grubhub and I had my DoorDash, but I spent a lot of money somewhat, but I was depressed. Can you believe? Yeah, Sheila True Love have been there. I've been there, and I don't have a car, so everything was uh what is that? Uber and Lyft. Uber and Lyft. To me that's the same thing as having a car, to be honest. You just keep $300 in your account every month. That's what you got to do with that. Everything was Uber, Lyft, Grubhub, DoorDash, or if you don't want to pay like the delivery charge, you could just call the local Chinese, which I don't know about Chinese these days with all that virus stuff going around. But I do a lot of Italian places or whatever the hell, because I was depressed too. I didn't feel like going in no kitchen and cooking and all of the above. But anyway, let's don't forget to leave your comments and tell me some of your favorite apps, and don't forget to subscribe and to share this video, please, with other females or other empaths that you know who may be suffering and who are trying like hell to heal themselves. So please share the video. Don't forget to press the like, because I like you. I hope you like me too. This is Sheila True Love, truly loving you always. Until the next time, goodbye for now.